Hi everyone! Welcome to Souped Up Recipes. Halloween is right around the corner. We don't really celebrate this holiday in China, but now I'm in the States and I see people decorating their house. So I'm just wondering, what can I make for Halloween? Today's video includes two recipes. This pumpkin steamed mochi buns and the fried pumpkin pancakes are perfect. They are so easy to make. Let's get started. I used about 500 grams of fresh pumpkin, so it will be about 1 pound after you remove the seeds and the skin. Make sure you use a sweet pumpkin because this is going to be a dessert. Roughly cut them into big chunks. Try to do it with one size so they can be cooked evenly. Put it in a steamer and steam it on high heat for 20 minutes, or until it is completely soft. You just use a chopstick to test it. If you can easily smash it, you are good to go. Put the pumpkin in a big mixing bowl. Add some sugar. Everybody has different taste buds. Just adjust the sweetness to your own preference. I used about 6 tablespoons. Add a tiny bit of salt, about 1/8 of a teaspoon. Take a fork to smash all the pumpkin until you don't see any big lumps and the sugar is well cooperated. Give it a taste and make sure it is sweet enough for you. Then add 260 to 280 grams of glutinous rice flour. Every pumpkin is different, so you will need to slightly adjust the amount. Use a spatula to mix them together. Do it slowly in the beginning because you don't want rice flour all over your face. If you can't find glutinous rice flour, you can also use tapioca flour. I tried it before. It works good. Just the texture is slightly different. Once most of the flour is wet, you can work it with your hand. In about 5 or 6 minutes, you will get a bright yellow dough. It is slightly smooth, a little bit soft, not sticky at all. Divide the dough into 16 even pieces. You can measure it. Each one should be about 45 grams. If you don't have a scale, you can just eyeball it. It is not a big problem. I am making 2 recipes today, so I'm going to use half and half for each recipe. The first one is the pumpkin-shaped steam bun. It is like a mochi ball, very lovely and tasty. We will need to prepare some red bean paste. This is what I'm using today. You can find it in most Asian markets. You can also make your own red bean paste, but today's recipe is supposed to be easy, so I just used the store-bought one. Divide them into 8 pieces. Roll them into ball shape. Take 1 piece of the glutinous rice dough and start shaping it. Use your thumb to make a deep hole in the middle. If you see the edge has cracked, don't panic. That is totally normal. This is how it looks. It is like a bowl. Put in the red bean paste ball. Press it down so the red bean paste can attach to the inner surface. Keep squeezing the edge with your thumb and forefinger. Besides the red bean paste, you can also stuff something else in it, such as salted egg yolk. At the end, pinch and close the mochi bun. Roll it into a ball shape again. If you see the surface has a light mark like this, don't need to worry about too much. It will disappear after steaming. You could steam it now, but today's recipe is for Halloween, so we want to make it into pumpkin shape. I unbent a paper clip. That is going to be my magic tool. You can also use a toothpick or anything that is thin and straight.
Press the surface around the ball. You do want to use some force because I find out that slight mark will disappear after steaming. Do this for 4 times, then you have a lovely pumpkin. Put it in a steamer, top it with a raisin, and that will be the pumpkin stem. Steam this on high heat for 25 minutes, and you have the steamed pumpkin mochi ball. You do want to wait until it is cooled down, then take it off the steam mat, or else you will ruin the shape. An optional step is to brush some oil on the surface. It will keep the moisture and make it shinier. Now, let's take care of the other recipe, fried pumpkin pancakes. It is the easy version. You just take the glutinous rice dough, flatten it by your hand, pat it with some shredded coconut. Fry it on low heat. They're quite easy to burn, so make sure you keep an eye on it, flipping them over once in a while. You want both sides to be golden brown. They're so tasty. You can double or triple this recipe and make a lot for Halloween. It's very sticky, gooey, and sweet. Same as the fried pancakes. Has some natural pumpkin aroma. Really good. It's like the perfect Halloween party dessert. So I hope you give this a try soon. If you did, leave me a comment and let me know how it went. As always, you can check the description for the written down recipe. If you like Chinese food, subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any episode.